All right, so shout out to Jay Pitts. He talked about this not too long ago on his TikTok. Neuralink. This is something that was developed by Elon Musk and his team. They had the first human, right, to end up going through this procedure. And basically, in a nutshell, Neuralink is this chip. It's the size of a coin, and it's supposed to, rewire the brain with the neuron activities for people to have the ability to connect to a smartphone, any type of electronic or computer, by controlling their thoughts and their minds. It's kind of crazy, man. I mean, originally, brain implant. He wanted to, do this with 22, ages from 22 and above, right? So in this article, I'm gonna go ahead and read this and kind of share my thoughts on this. But Elon Musk says his ambitious plans to let humans wirelessly connect their brains. He's been getting to a minute his motivations with phones and other devices has taken a new step. The person who wasn't identified is recovering well, according to Elon Musk. Initial results show promising neuron spikes detection, he added, referring to the cellular activity between our brains and our nervous systems. Now, this was actually approved by the Food and Drug Administration from the trial last May, saying he wanted to enlist people ages 22 and up, especially with people who are, quadriplegic or they have ALS, lateral sclerosis, amyotrophic. So the disease that robs people of the ability to control their bodies. So I guess giving them the ability to connect with their loved ones and still have access to, communications versus their thoughts. It's weird, man. It's a Neuralink's clinical trials called Prime for precious robotically implanted brain computer interfaces. Now, as the name implies, the process involves using a robot to surgically insert the wires of the company's implant into a part of the brains related to movement. The device is designed to interpret a person's neural activity so they can operate a computer or a smartphone. Gosh, man, that is wild. The import includes 1024 electrodes distributed across 64 threads. It's a lot of wiring. According to Neuralink, the implant is the key hardware component of the trial. The other focus points are the surgical robot and the Neuralink user app that connects wirelessly to a computer or other devices. It enables control of your phone, computer, and through almost any device. What's really kind of weird to me is that, okay, I guess because these, I won't say outdated computers, but now, unless you go to any type of computer and say you need to log in, but if you think in your mind, your username, I guess it will register to the computer. Regardless if, say, it's a 2016 computer, it will register to that and you will be able to log in and you can surf the web by actually imagining it. That's kind of wild, though. But, the thing is, too, I look up one of the disadvantages. Of course, this is by one person, not, that actually did this so far that was successful. We don't know how many other people was being tested or are currently being tested at this moment. But one of the disadvantages when I was searching is that, it could be an infection, and the person can die. They was talking about one of that Kingsman movie scene when you had Samuel Jackson. He was this billionaire and he wanted to control people, and he did it within the switch, right? And people was going crazy, literally, because they had that chip inside and he was able to control them. When you have someone to control your mind, I think that's completely game over. I mean, people's in the comment section, they was referencing this to the mark of the beast in the book of Revelation. You want to be able to buy or sell things and had RFID chips, and it would be stolen your right hand. The devil's number 666, way to serve the Antichrist. It's a possibility. I mean, this is really interesting here. I'm gonna read a little bit further here. It says the rush to embrace futuristic devices has built steam. People like Tristan Harris, a former Google employee who founded the Center for Humane Technology, have urged innovators to first analyze our present, including the damaging and addictive effects our phones can have on us. Wow. Linking this to superpowers. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, personally, when I do this, I don't care if they pay me $1 million to go ahead and partake in this experiment. But I really have some questions with Neuralink. Will your brain just shut down? Will your brain just, because you have a chip inside there. So I feel like you don't really have too much control of your thoughts and your emotions at some point. What about, it has some negative thoughts. Is it going to register there? Is it going to register on the computer, on the screen? You know, and to the point that you want to go crazy and you can't get it out of your head because it's a chip inside you. You can surgically remove it or whatever, or maybe you can, but I don't know how effective that would be, you know. And this is interesting. This is kind of strange too, because he was on a podcast on, you know, Joe Rogan a couple years ago, and he was talking sort of this, man. He making Tesla robots and Tesla in itself. I don't know, man. This seems kind of risky to me. It's a little bit controversial, but I won't be surprised right now. I mean, all this technology and stuff. I mean, we got the apropos vision, you know, simulations. It feel like you can watch when you're trying to watch an NBA game or any type of sports game, even though you're not there, but virtually you can be there like you at the front row seats. You know, the world is definitely changing, man. Technology is, I feel like, is literally taking over, man. He said it's supposed to be a self-service for people that's paralyzed or experiencing some type of blindness. It's a new way of interacting with the world. That's pretty much his vision. But I don't know, man. But I just want to go ahead and kind of just have my thoughts on this. I don't hear too many people talking about this topic, or they don't even know about it. But y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, do you think this is probably the way of the new world order, or, you know, mark of the beast? Or do you support Neuralink? You know, it's just kind of interesting on this, man. But you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. This is your boy Only Jr. I love you guys, man. I'm out, dude.